I don't understand this kind of music, to be completely honest. I call this failing fax machine music. That's what I call it. Welcome back to Yakuza. Not Yakuza. There's no Yakuzas. We can't prove there's any Yakuzas in here. VTuber gang. Is there a Makoto Date? Or maybe a Majima VTuber? Maybe Majima is a VTuber. Maybe Chitose being Tatara is all just a ruse, and we're gonna find out it's Majima. Yakuza, they disbanded, didn't they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, getting a call from Date. Does he want you to remember things? I need to tell you about some kids or some guys that you met a while back. Date is like... Yeah, it's like a dragon now. Where did they get that cosmetic surgery, I wonder? Date's following around Kiryu like a jilted schoolgirl. Just saying. He wants him to remember the 21st night of this September. But it's too early in the year. Kiryu, do you remember? 21st of December? December? Yeah, longest night. You don't remember longest night? Yeah, my Like a Dragon did not like that. Oh, okay, there we go. Wait, never mind. Hold on, I'm having Like a Dragon problems. I'm having Like a Dragon problem. Yes, quick game. When I turned on my controller, Like a Dragon froze. We'll all be remembering the 27th of February soon. I don't know about that one. Maybe there's going to be some kind of substantial thing happening. My infinite wealth is having issues today. Dragon's having performance issues in his old age? Well, you know, your fire breath just doesn't work like it used to. There we go. I'm remembering that date right. 27th of February is leap year, ain't it? So I went through the dungeon and I found some bosses. I made a save in front of them. I don't think I'm going to do that one, though. That one was just punk rockers. Like heavy metal guys.
I don't sense anyone nearby. Couldn't hurt to rest up.
I really got to get the drink links done so everybody else has their height bars, but... I got Namba as Surfer. And Night Queen Sonhee. And I was working on Chef and Samurai with Zhao. Because those two seem like they would fit together pretty well. But I kind of liked this boss of the first floor.
Well, let's get started.
He's cigarettes personified. A nicotine lich.
Something wrong?
Oh yeah.
Try to block this.
This move is back.
Looking for a show.
Unfortunately, she didn't charm anybody with it. And I also have this move that I skipped away from.
You want some?
The other essence move for Dragon of Dojima.
Time to shut it down. Feel the heat.
I hate baseball. The Sharks suck. Well, that's one way to light a cigarette, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Namba has some surfer moves. Oh, look, it's me. And that's me. That's also me.
Let's make a splash!
That looks a lot like Chocobo Stomp from Crisis Core.
Feeling wet now?
Okay, I love that one. That one's good. That one's best.
My way! All yours!
If the second Surfer ability is even better than that, I think I'm gonna slot that as his ultimate thing.
In for the kill.
Of course, this one.
I doubt
Of course, you gotta do this one. Oh, right, I was doing that backwards. Because I looked at my controller, but the X and Y are in the wrong position. So I completely messed that up.
What's the holdup? Have fun with this.
Chocobo itself is a reference to the typical Rider kick from Kamen Rider.
Follow my lead.
You know what? I'm gonna use this.
It's over!
Time to put out this cigarette.
My heart. Yes!
Nice ragdoll you got going on there, buddy.
Hell yeah!
There's more where this came from.
I had Psycho in the background getting idol levels. She was leveling up with the rest of the team. You can get some survival boots. But unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of story going on when you go through floors. It's just Unamaru shows up and goes, "There's a stronger enemy. Go beat him up. Here's a knife." Which I think is a ninja knife. So who's the final boss? Well, yeah. Who's the final boss of the Yokohama Underground in level
I
30?
don't sense anyone nearby. Couldn't hurt to rest up.
Wow, that's the same dialogue twice in a row. Namba's back to being a homeless man. She's working on ninja. And he's working on samurai. I want to get the second essence on samurai on Zhao. So at least he has a purpose. Another Amon. Elohappy must be getting 1 or 2 customers per year from there. Yeah! Yeah, how are they going to get in there? How did they set that up? Also, Unamaru! Look, it's not working. You're kind of dorky.
Huh?
Get him! Boss defeated! What a loser. The ruler of place, it's me!
What'd you say?
He betrayed us. Who would have guessed? Because I certainly wouldn't have.
So,
No one ever noticed me. Secret organizations are as cool as shit. And being popular rules. I'm so childish. Anime was full of evil groups and they were always the coolest part of the show. Until a bunch of heroes show up and beat the crap out of them. Ah. What do we have here? A group of heroes? I would be big, I would be bad. Is he stupid or something? Yes. Weeb. Can you be a weeb if you're also Japanese? That's like just nationalist, ain't it? I don't think I'm that stupid. He couldn't be the leader of the Gumi Jewel, so he got all pissy and he went to the dungeon. I'm gonna form a new group.
Ho-ho.
Or an otaku. Well, I think otaku is more like animes and mangas. I mean, you could be a Japanese otaku. I just don't know if you could be a Japanese weeb. Because that's just being obsessed with Japanese culture in general. Yeah, that idea is not gonna work. I didn't expect you to come down here. You followed my plans that I helped you with. I'm gonna make a no group. Unfortunately, we already have the blackjack and the hookers, so... Yeah, really. He didn't think this one through, did he? Okay, let's beat the crap out of him then.
On the real
Well, let's get...
Asshole. His name is just Asshole. Wait, what?
You're weak.
Laser vision, go!
I feel so...
What the hell was that?
I'll take you on.
Okay, she only has the essence of Hell Hive attack. So I'm gonna go with the old classic.
Hold up.
Switching out for Kiryu.
Try to block this.
But then you have Hanafuda and Shogi. Nope, some other guys got that in the sewer.
Oh yeah.
You know what? We haven't summoned guys in a while.
Yeah.
We will summon Kazami Evolution. We'll also pay him extra. 5 million yen. And he's water type damage. I thought he was lightning type.
Vision. Delivery. Coming up.
Remember this guy, right?
Let's run! There's a storm coming!
He sounds like a character you'd find on
On the roof!
Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. Team Rocket's blasting off again!
I won't hold back.
Oh wow, that did not do a hell of a lot of damage. That did not do a hell of a lot of damage. In fact, speaking of damage,
Nothing personal. Ready for battle!
there's another reason why I made Zhao a samurai.
Now we're talking.
So we could buff attack a whole bunch. Host can do it too. I can do it a lot earlier.
What?
Wait, give your turn to Kiryu again. You just keep on giving your turn to Kiryu. We're not done buffing yet.
Ready for the knockout? Ready for battle!
More attack power. And a triple shot.
Out of my way!
It's almost like he resisted water or something. Yeah. I was hoping it would be more than that, though.
I feel
Stop
so
that.
heavy.
Just gonna stand there?
Okay, what are you weak against, though? Not slashing. He's resistant to guns.
Get serious. I'll take you on.
I don't think anything in this game is weak against blunt damage.
Looking for a...
Unless it's like a really early enemy.
No begging for mercy now.
Or debuff. Because I'm gonna use this and see how much damage we can do. Enjoy Yodomaru getting obliterated. It's kind of like Dynasty Warriors. It's just X and Y inputs. Get over here! You coward!
Here goes nothing. Gotta stop the bleeding.
Let's raise hell!
He fell outside of my radius.
What's the hold?
Oh, he's weak against fire.
You go down.
Hey, Namba. Oh, you know what? She could do fire damage too.
We're going to regret this. In for the kill. How do you like this?
That samurai buff also buffs magic damage. Pyro prison. The military wants Namba. They want to find out how he does that.
This is no way to fight. Nothing personal. Let's finish.
Well, he's resistant to gun, but he's also weak against fire. Namba, are you okay? He'll be fine. It's only hand grenades.
Time to shine.
Kiryu's super mode is based on the combat of the previous games, and it's just as simple. Here we go. Here's our burning arrow.
My way.
He has a lot of HP
I can't
for a dweeb.
This is the worst.
Another one. There's another essence there, but I'm saving it for the boss of this chapter.
Gotta stop. Sorry to drag my feet.
You think you can win?
Ready for the knockout?
Another one. 2029, it comes up in a few years.
Let's dance.
I should heal first.
No, he's almost dead. Shadow Clone Jutsu.
In for the kill. Art of the Ninjago
We get more clones, depending on our agility buff.
Gangers.
As long as you don't lock the good stuff behind silly bullshit, looking at Kiwami.
Moving up in the world.
We should relish this.
I mean, how much sillier can you get? We just beat up Udamaru and he was shooting laser beams. Yep, we took out the boss of the dungeon. Came into train, right? I feel like we're about level 55 now. What are we gonna do about him? You have bested me. You're such a dweeb, give it up. Kinda understandable here. Hey, look, you only shoot people in the cutscenes, right? Oh, wait, we're in a cutscene. Ah, crap.
Wait.
Are you seriously gonna shoot him? I mean, yeah, we're in the underground. How are the police gonna get down here? Oh, no. Oh, no, I feel like I have to help Yokohama now.
Sure.
Don't commit a murder, please. We're supposed to be the good guys. Look, he's too pathetic to kill. That'll just make him cool, and that's what he wants. Do it, as your boyfriend. Xiao's like, whatever. I don't really care. We'll let it slide this time, but he's going to be cleaning the castle floors for a month. Certainly not another level to the dungeon. Also, we get the True Dragon suit, which is Kiryu's armor. I'll clean your shoes with your tongue, with my tongue. I mean, what? Yeah, you can kill him now. It's okay. Stab him to death with your heels. There's more kicking for him later. Well, I guess we're good to go. And we unlock another part of the dungeon. We get Unimaru on Dondoko Island. I don't think I want to invite him there. But I do have the dragon thing equipped on my other save, so you can go right to that one now. And that was the story of the dungeon. There's another floor. I'm not even sure what boss is on that floor. I don't even know what the boss is of the final floor. I don't even think I did the final floor last time. True Dragon Suit. Increases damage reduction from perfect guards. Increases the input window. And he could counter with perfect guards too, so that's pretty good all around. No, we're not going to Date yet. I do want to go to Date before we end this chapter. I don't want to go to Date yet.
Namba, can you still do the back hip circle?
The what?
Huh? Why are you calling me out?
Just looking at the high bars. They say you can't do it after a certain age.
I can still do it. The giant swing, too.
Those are high bars?
Nature, though. You belong in an acrobatics troupe.
I could still do it too. I'm pretty good at gymnastics.
Really?
You got me there with the
Should we get a
Morpheus look.
demonstration?
Definitely not in this skirt.
What's this? Do I detect a harassment case?
A harassment? Where?
No, I was just curious if she could.
I'm kidding. Just an old habit from managing personnel.
Is that what you call it?
Times we live in. It's best to consider your words before you speak.
Anyway, Namba, you never answered. Can you still back hip circle?
I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to the park alone at night and see.
Then you'd just get carted away for being a weirdo.
Oh, this world's completely inhospitable.
Found it. Picture perfect.
You can't do it alone, you'll throw your back out, and who's going to save you? There's a Zhao in here.
Yo, these frames are sweet.
How are they any different from
Frames,
the ones you
where?
already have?
The difference is slight. But yeah, they are the same style. I guess I like to stick to a type. I've got around...
They're not even selling frames in here.
pairs of these same glasses back home.
You go all in, don't you? But I understand why you'd stick with what's familiar.
Right? I knew you'd get me.
All right.
He likes to keep only one style. I do want to get some of these walk and talks out of the way. It gets pretty quick paced on the chapters.
There's a fortune teller over there.
Say, you think there's someone like Madame Ijincho around here?
Well, I doubt you'd see a fortune teller at, like, every station in town. Then again, maybe she's out there and we just don't know.
I wonder where they're
Nuncha,
going.
Is there a reason you might want your fortune told?
A reason? I guess so. You know those little easy tear packets for condiments? I can never open those right. It's always stressed me out, and frankly, I'd love to get to the bottom of it.
And a fortune teller's going to help you with that?
Actually, I know how you feel. I'll pry them open, and then whatever's inside will spray all over Jungi. Ugh, so frustrating.
Is there anything
I'm
you
sure
don't do
Jungi
with
would
Jungi?
agree.
Well, you know, there's a trick to those. You just gotta use your nail and put some pressure on it. The bag can't be wet either.
Hey, wait, that's it? It's really that easy? I swear, if this solves it, I'm gonna start getting my fortune told by Zhao from now on.
Yeah, right. I'm as psychic as one of those bags.
He just knows how to open it right. This road reminds me of a road. It's a highway going through it, just like most cities. Snake Flower Triad likes highways. And so did the Jingwan Mafia.
Feels like just yesterday.
Oh, look, we're almost complete this page. Hey, look who it is! I see Rugby Baby. Hold on a sec. Memoir. Rugby Baby! If anyone doesn't understand Rugby Baby, I think it's, what, Yakuza 5 or Yakuza 6? But basically there was a kidnapping situation going on. What else do we got here that I picked up a while ago, but really didn't do anything with? I know I picked up. Oh yeah, I saw a weird one, but I didn't save that part. There's him reminiscing about the time he fought Kasuga. Yeah, Rugby Baby was basically the weirdest one on here so far. But there is another one that I remember. We're gonna have to see it sooner or later. That gauze should be wet by now.
Kiryu, son. I bet you'd make a good teacher.
Really?
You'd have a delinquent student who'd end up kidnapped. You'd find the warehouse he was held in, and kick ass to rescue him.
Now, that's usually my day-to-day.
It's you to a T.
So what you really mean is I'd make a good teacher in a teen drama.
Yakuza
Things are
9!
going well.
Oh, we're almost
Really
done
got to
Namba.
know.
We only have one left. Kind of poetic that the first bingo card I'm going to complete is Namba. I like Namba. Oh, punks. This reminds me of the time I fought punks.
I won't hold back.
Goodbye.
Personal.
Let's finish this!
Baby should be a teenager by now. Yeah, I think he is. Maybe he's going to be one of the lifelinks.
Watch this.
Hey, Kiryu. Remember that baby you threw around like a rugby ball? He's dating the high school queen. The queen of all the high schools.
Yeah?
I kind of like this one, too.
Out of my way!
It's not as broken as dealer darts, but it can make do. The thing is, dealer darts had, I think it was 5 shots instead of just 3. By the way, there's new move combos when you level up your skills. That's what Balanced is like now. That's what Brawler is like.
I haven't even warmed up yet.
1,000,000 yen.
Sweet!
And a dolphin bag. We got dolphins on this stream a lot.
Found it. Picture perfect.
Sawashiro High School.
What a big place. That's a high school?
Urban legends still a thing at schools? Ours had Hanako-san, toilet ghost.
I think I heard about that in World of
We
Terror.
had the piano that played itself at night in the music room.
They're probably out of fashion by now. Not like when we were kids.
Do you think we're the same generation?
Yeah,
Wow,
everybody's
that-
55.
I heard about an anatomical model that roamed this school at night.
Really? That's another common one, isn't it?
Huh?
Think it's because they're upright all day? Makes sense I'd want to move around.
I never thought about it that way.
What about the toilet ghost, Hanako-san, then?
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
Skibbity.
never knew why it was she stuck in the toilet.
Has she just got a nasty upset stomach or something?
Well, shit. In that case, I'm more sympathetic than scared. We've all been there.
Huh. Hanako-san. Maybe we've misjudged you.
Goes to show you should always make an effort to see things from another perspective.
Mm-hmm. We don't put ourselves in other people's shoes much as kids.
Guess even monsters can teach us some morals.
Nowadays, you just call it Skibbity Toilet. By the way, high school reminds me of the time we talked about a high school in front of a high school. We're talking about Hanako. The toilet Skibbity. This is Yakuza 1. Nope, I wouldn't have ended up a Yakuza, and I wouldn't have had all these adventures. Instead, I would probably get mugged by a Yakuza.
I remember this.
So... that's the remembrance right here. And I want to go find that last Namba before we do something. It's the old people home. Remember the Seiryu clan? Man, I wonder what they're up to. I seen a castle split in two. It really happened. And another castle popped out of it.
That's...
So, any of the Yakuza people in chat could explain that one to me? When the hell did this one happen in the series? The castle that pooped out another castle? And it was gold? Because I think that sounds like an Ishin magic thing than modern day magic thing. Excuse you. Rogue barbers. Someone didn't get the memo. I'm level 55. Now, there's a remembrance there. If it was Ishin, I sure heck didn't see it, Scissorine. What is this? Zhao. 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 Sun He. Psycho. Sun He. Where's the Namba? Zhao. Namba! There he is. But we also have a remembrance up here. And I had to fight one of those keepers to get it. I got a couple school stories too, says Nerdale. One I remember from my school, it's not really a legend, it's just a weird thing that happened, and we had a resident weeb, which is weird for our school because it was like backwater nowhere. But he really loved like Dragon Ball Z, and he came in dressed as the Great Saiyan Man. No one understood it.
Not a scratch.
Big ship. Must be nice to take a leisure cruise.
I've always wanted to throw streamers off the side as you pull away.
I think I've seen that. So it's the people on the boat that toss them?
Yeah. It symbolizes the last handshake you're sharing with those on shore. Isn't that a beautiful thought? It's actually kind of romantic.
I bet I'd be good at that. I've always had a knack for throwing streamers.
Oh yeah? I didn't know that. Any tips?
Hold the end of the tape with your non-dominant hand, pinching gently. Then quickly extend your middle and index fingers to throw it. Oh, you'll get a nicer arc if you angle it up a bit too.
How about that? I guess everything has room for expertise.
You go on a lot of cruises, Nanchan?
Nah, not a once.
Huh?
But I've practiced the streamer throwing. They're a lot cheaper than a cruise.
Oh,
So
Namba.
now, I'm just a man who knows how to throw streamers. Huh.
Into the water.
I'm not sure what to say.
Hey, let's all take a cruise together someday. We could sail the world. You can run me through that streamer tutorial again then. I couldn't follow it. Sound good, Anamba-sensei?
All right. But I don't go easy on my students.
That's something to look forward to.
How about we take a cruise ship to Hawaii? I never been there. Funimaraikan. Oh, that's a museum. I thought it was an actual cruise ship. That reminds me of a completely different place. Onomichi. Also the place where he died, technically.
I remember this.
Could pick other places to die, you know, better. Can't pick better. That's what I was trying to say. You know what? I'm gonna grab I didn't have a Kiwami drink this whole game. Mountain Dew? What? It must be made with the good sugar, because it's a Japanese one. Pepsi. I see a Pepsi. Pepsi? Is that a real Pepsi in Japan? I mean, Mountain Dew isn't a real soda. It's not a real soda. I know sodas when I see them. I have Mountain Lightning around here, but I never heard of no Mountain Dew. That's ridiculous. Dew doesn't sound intimidating. Lightning does. And Dr. Pibb. And Mr. Pepper. And Dr. Thunder. Want to get a proctology exam from Dr.
Hey,
Thunder?
you dog. I'd love to get one of my own someday.
Pepper is his first name.
I always wanted one of those big ones you could pal around with.
I've looked after a dog before. It was nice. I remember how he'd always beg to go on walks, even in storms.
That's the pet owner experience. Oh, makes me want one too.
Sprite
I
is
went to the
better
pet store
anyway.
The other day,
Exactly.
Actually. Saw this big hamster thing. It was so cute. I almost adopted it.
Big hamster thing.
Yeah. What was it called again?
A mogwai?
Chin something?
Chinzilla? I'm going Chinzilla.
Chinzilla?
It wasn't that big.
You mean chinchilla?
That's right, chinchilla. Oh, it had such cute little eyes.
I'd like a guinea pig, I think. What about you, Nanchan?
When I was homeless, there were crows and cats everywhere. Hard to think of them as pets after that, to be honest. Spent too much time wanting to kick their ass for snatching my food.
Oh,
No, you should have befriended the crows at
When I get
least.
a big dog, Nambu-kun, I'll let you fight him.
no, you will not.
Ha! I'd kick that dog's ass.
For the food. There's way too many enemies in this alleyway. Also, this is not Namba. Namba's down here. Reminds me the local Circle K has a cherry Sprite. The other one got rid of my preferred cherry vanilla Coke. I've been enjoying it far more than I thought I would, said Rain. And yes, we have 4 Circle Ks in a 3-mile radius. Well, that's more Circle Ks than I got in a 3-mile radius. I have 0. I think I'm going to have to drive a few hours to get to a Circle K. We don't have a Trader Joe's either. We have a Costco in Harrisburg. That's a 50-minute drive.
Oh, I need a massage. Lower back's killing me. A deep, unforgiving shiatsu. It works best when it hurts.
Unforgiving, huh? I could give you a massage. Never done it before, but I know how to apply pressure.
I get the feeling that's a massage I might not recover from.
Or live.
All right. Well, offers out there. All right.
Namba! Considering I never heard of him, I'll have to take your word on that, Rain. Well, Ichiban, I took your best friend away. Oh, nice. 69.
Kiryu-san, I feel like I've gotten to know you pretty well now.
I suppose so. You're an interesting person, Nanba.
That's an honor coming from you. Hey, follow me.
I'm the
There's a
backwards
spot
man, the
I'd like to
backwards
show
man,
you.
the backwards man, the
Sunrise
backwards
Bridge.
man. I can drive backwards
Lead the way.
faster than you can. So what are we doing? Namba wanted to go somewhere. Where did Namba want to go? A sec. Namba, talk to him at the survive. Okay. Yeah, there wasn't a marker for it. Damn it, that's going to be stuck in my head for the next 3 hours, is right. The movie's terrible, but it's catchy.
Nice work out there.
Is this Drake Link or is this thing? Drink Link? No. I wanted to do the bucket. I wanted to do the Mr. Bucket.
Welcome.
Ah,
Herbal tea. Bring me herbs, I'll make you some. Oh. So yeah, you can have stuff made here too.
Thanks.
How do I get Namba to sleep with me? I mean, talk to me. I mean, what? Looks like we have to go through his drink link stuff to get to his Bond Bingo stuff. It won't let me. Namba, why'd you have to pick the exact same place that you do drink links at? For Pete's sake! Let's go meet another person. Because Date has one for us. Hey, sweetheart.
Oh, good to see you, Kiryu. Are you set? I'd like to take you somewhere.
I heard you tried to
Assume
get
you're
second
ready
base
to
with
go.
Namba.
I'm prepared.
Good. As it happens, there are a few familiar faces visiting Eugene's show at the moment.
I suppose that's pure coincidence.
Would you believe I didn't invite them? The Seiryu clan did. To prepare for the dissolution, Ebina has been in touch with regional families across Japan. These two have
convenient.
come to answer his call, all the way from Hiroshima. Onomichi, actually.
Onomichio.
Onomichi.
A Yomei Alliance subsidiary, the Hirose families Tagashira and Matsunaga. Here in Ijincho right now.
The last about back pain is the most important one.
Matsunaga.
Lieutenant Asian Columbo. That's exactly Date. So, nope, I have no information
They're here
about
to
these guys at
investigate
all.
The Seiryu for themselves. Unfortunately, Captain Nagumo couldn't make it.
Investigate, you said?
If Ebina's dissolution succeeds, every Yakuza group in the country will feel its effects. No matter where they're located, no family can ignore Yokohama right now. So, Tagashira and Matsunaga are here to survey and report back on behalf of the Yomei.
Wow. They're representing all of Hiroshima, that means.
The Hirose family might have started small, but they've been making a name for themselves. Many would credit their old patriarch Toru for that. He died doing wet work for the former Yomei chairman. He died loyally. As such, he left behind a family
He
worthy
died
of
dressed like
respect.
Junki Han.
They report directly to the chairman now. Which means your boys are officers of the main family. They're trusted with a lot these days.
I see. How about that?
What's wrong? You've got that look on your face. You don't want to see him?
It isn't that. Not exactly. I'm worried how they'd react if they knew I survived.
Why? Think they'd take it poorly?
The Hirose family was small, but they were as tight-knit as any family I've seen. As soon as I entered their lives, that all changed. And Hirose's death was a direct consequence of that. If I'd never set foot in Hiroshima, Tagashira and the others might still have their boss.
Yeah, they might have a grudge.
I never apologized to them. In fact, I took the easy way out by going into hiding. How could I ever show my face to them again?
Who said you'd show your face? Hang back, just like with Kazuki and everyone. Hear Tagashira himself say what they think of you. Honestly, you should get how this works by now.
We've done it 4 times now.
Maybe so.
Remember, Hiroshima is part of your legacy. The last heroic stand of Kazuma Kiryu. Tagashira and Matsunaga saw history made there. Don't you find the prospect intriguing? Hearing their thoughts on your final moments?
Don't you remember how much he cried?
That's a sad way of putting it. You make it sound like I'm some voyeur.
Either way, the timing of their Ijincho trip is perfect for us. Don't question serendipity. They're drinking at a bar nearby right now. Let's not miss them.
But they have to miss you. That's the entire point.
See them there, Kiryu? Those are your boys.
Yeah. It's like they haven't changed at all. Same as when we met.
It always happens in a
Well,
cabaret club.
Not completely. It's strange seeing them with subordinates of their own.
For shit's sake. How long they gonna make us wait? Came all the way to Yokohama for this?
Sorry, Tai Chi took up all the girls.
They're treating us like dirt here. Supposed to be honored guests. Seiryu hospitality, my ass. We're Hiroshiman dignitaries for crying out loud.
Doesn't seem like they're in a good mood.
Are they that pissed off that a girl hasn't sat down with them yet? Really?
They're
Not
entitled.
sure. Hard to tell from just eavesdropping.
Right then. I'll take it from here. Let's get a better look at these big shots, huh?
Date-san, what are you doing?
Starting trouble.
Daidoji faction doesn't own me, in case you've forgotten. I can say hi to whomever I want.
Date-san! Damn it.
Now I'm gonna have to beat up more guys.
And just who might you be?
Tokyo Metropolitan Detective Makoto Date. Are you two familiar with me?
We look like guys with lots of cop friends? Go polish your badge. Should warn you, these two pups ain't housebroken. Any closer and they might bite you.
Hey, calm down. There's no need to be a prick.
The hell?
This is supposed to be a happy memory?
Gone wrong, or you just want to die, old man?
Whoa, hold a second, Tagashima. Tokyo detective named Date, he said. Kiryu Aniki had a buddy called that, right?
Huh? Now that you mention it. Wait, so then what's he doing here?
You're Hirose. Tagashima.
Why do we have a
Matsuno,
Boston
correct?
accent?
Be happy to buy you boys a drink. I'm off duty, not looking to bust anyone. Just want some company. Same as you two, from what I can see.
Yeah, well, the girls here ain't exactly swarming us.
You sure about this, Aniki? I mean, knocking him back with the fuzz?
You heard him. Man's off duty right now. We're just three assholes, no titles and nothing. This way, we never drank with the enemy team. Yeah, that's what you're saying, right, Dante-san?
Yep, couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, all right then. Matsunaga Aniki says you can buy his drinks. You can buy his drinks.
Good, I appreciate it.
Now we get them sloppy drunk and get Kiryu to punch them. Then it'll be like, I remember that punch.
Let me ask you both something. You sounded pretty pissed off before. Why was that? It's never just because of the girls.
Nah, it wasn't about that. Yokohama's a long trip for us, and we're being treated like hicks. There's ex-Yakuza all over town, and they're eyeing us like we got a disease.
The Seiryu clan sure as hell not offering to cut us into anything worth a damn. Why even invite us? Too worried about their own profits taking a hit.
Man, what a free drink does to men's, isn't it, El?
They're scoping us out from every angle.
Just gotta
They
lubricate
all
the
stare,
situation a
and
little
nobody
bit.
says as much as hello.
Wait a second. You mean everyone here is Yakuza?
Eugene shows got ex-Tojo and Omi guys crawling around like roaches right now. We're doing fine for ourselves out west in Hiroshima. Only came by to be courteous.
What he means is the Yomei Alliance asked us directly, and we followed orders.
I wonder, is your table so barren because they're trying to ice you out?
Maybe women around here are smart enough not to drink with a couple of small
Oh, great, here we go.
Say that again, asshole!
That looks like a group that needs to be
Whatever it is
punched.
you're looking for here, you're not gonna find it. So screw off.
Oh, whoa, 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 big talk from men that what got dissolved, huh? You bastards really
Hey, that wasn't in there. Are you improvising the script, sir?
Our family's balls off!
Whoa, Hiroshima thugs are all talk, right? I'm sure we can take them. Catch the next train home, fuckers! Or we'll punch your ticket for you!
Hi, I'm here too.
Who the hell's that?
Hey, you need to stay back, damn it. Kiryu.
Huh?
Kiryuing.
You screwed it, Dante!
Date-san, you know this guy?
Oh, no. I mean,
I'm
maybe.
Tai Chi
Hiroshima
Kiryu.
dignitaries should know better than to disrespect the cities they visit. This is how blood starts running.
What's your deal?
We'll handle this from here. Right, Date-senpai?
Yes, of course. This is my junior partner, Kiryu.
He doesn't look junior.
Okay, everything settled?
It looks like he's retiring in 3 days.
You're out of your mind. This ain't no one's fight but ours.
Damn it, stop! You're in enough crap already. Stay back!
It only takes an arrow. We'll take this outside, though.
Let's raise hell!
Oh, maybe a few arrows. Zhao, how'd you get so fast?
Follow my lead.
Alright, here we go. Goodbye. Kiryu, I think you, if you become, what would you call it? Overpowered?
Hell yeah.
Court tongs for the chef. Completely original character, no affiliation. Yeah, never seen him before in my life.
Ain't this a story from back home? Who knew a junior detective could throw haymakers like that?
And the flaming bow?
Only out here would you find a cop stronger than a Yakuza.
Stronger. He's good, but I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, I get it now, though. No wonder Tokyo PD got these city Yakuza neutered so bad, huh? Right, champ?
Sorry about him. He doesn't say much.
Actually, he's a mute.
Quality in people. Strong and silent. Actually, he reminds me of a guy we knew.
These guys are sloshed. You could hear it.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking the same thing. Kiryu. Same kind of mojo.
Oh?
Exactly. Something about this quiet son of a gun reminds me so much of him.
It's almost like Kiryu has some glitter in his hair, and that's about it.
I'm not sure. After all, I've known Kiryu much longer than you two would have. No offense, but he's much cooler than this one.
Hey.
No, you know what? That's a very good point. I mean, look at him. The guy, sure, look at this guy. I mean, Kiryu was way more badass.
Hey!
Okay, probably so.
Although, strange how alike your names are. Kiryu, Kiryuin.
It's like someone made it up on the spot. You're going to die.
Both names sound tough, I'd say. Except Kazuma Kiryu. Whew. Man, that name's just on another level for us. From the moment we first met him, he redefined what the Yakuza meant.
That he did.
I'll give credit to that guy for sounding sloshed. It's not easy.
Gonna change for the better, do you think?
Well, that's hard to say. Kiryu Aniki guided us through dark times. Our patriarch Hirose died. So did Chairman Kurusu. Onomichi's big secret came out, and it's still getting attention. And then, the man we took as our Aniki got killed. Could have asked him so much more. Just stormed in one day and fixed up messes. Like pulling up every rotten weed that's sprung since World War II. Now,
considering Hiroshima, they might be kind of a little mutated.
All the other mysteries with him to his grave. But that's gotta be a load of bull. They gotta.
I think I remember this guy in a speed run. He really liked his knives.
Plus, all the big shot politicians who got their asses saved by the cover-up. Those, Daidoji, what do you call them? Of course, they're the reason the Ome Alliance made us a direct subsidiary.
I guess that the Hirose family came out all the better thanks to Kiryu Aniki at the end of the day. Nowadays, we got way more prestige. The Onomichi locals tease us about it, though.
I think that's a good thing. Huh? Wouldn't you agree?
But putting all that aside, there's something about the whole thing that still hurts.
Yeah. You got that right.
He done killed our boss.
What is it, if I may ask?
The Hirose family's down to just 3 proper members between Captain Nagumo and us. Our youngest officer was named Yuta, and he's off in Okinawa living his dream life. Good for him. But his Yakuza just feels like things are never gonna be as good as they were then. Kiryu inspired us to heights we never imagined ourselves in.
Seriously, Kazuma Kiryu's final battle, and we were there to see it. Hiroshima woke up for one big, incredible moment. Then went back to being the same old sleepy town as it ever was. Just empty and tired.
Helps knowing Patriarch Hirose would have wanted it that way. Plus, he got to spend his last minutes fighting Kazuma Kiryu with everything he had. When he died, it looked like he was at peace.
Yeah, I will never forget that.
For the old man, part of it must have been finally not having to do Takeru Kurusu's dirty work anymore. Even still, he was a model Yakuza, and he died a Yakuza's death.
More and more, I've been getting into dumbass fights like that one. Just looking to cash my chips in.
If you two hadn't stopped us, we might have died bleeding out in this cheap hostess bar.
Now that's a Yakuza's death.
Just a red stain on a tacky carpet. A long ways from home. How the hell?
Well, the reason why they got the name Yakuza to begin with is because
between Hirose-san and Kiryu Aniki,
Chocobo, terrible hand is 389. It gives you 0 points. Yakuza.
Right now, they'd be ashamed.
It's basically saying good for nothing.
It was seeing Kiryu-san fight just now that made me realize it.
Say that again.
Funny how little things like that can open your eyes.
Well, actually it would be 983, but it's still the same combination.
What's going on now? Are you leaving? I'm still buying. No need to quit early.
That's all right. We're headed home. Kiryu clan's been investigated by us enough, I'd say.
The 389 thing came from the tingle.
All I want is to tell Captain Nagumo everything that happened here tonight.
Oh, what will you say to him?
That over in Jinsho, we finally met someone Kiryu might have seen something in. Now, Cap will never believe us, not in a million years. He'll say we're drunk and stupid. But I'm gonna tell him, even if it shouldn't have been possible, I saw what I saw tonight.
Yeah, just being drunk and stupid.
Oh, well, that's great. All right, I won't keep you any longer.
In that case, let me say one last thing to you both. The Kiryu clan's plot, all these Yakuza amassing underneath them, they can't be trusted. Hiroshima needs to stay as far out of this as it can.
With respect and all, no shit, Detective. That Ebina's a smooth-talking swindler, but the Yomei Alliance ain't dumb enough to fall for it. Hiroshima will steer clear of the conflict. Promise you that.
Of course, Kiryu-san. Your advice is appreciated. We're bidding Yokohama farewell now, if that's all right.
Okay. Nice meeting you.
It's good to see you, Kiryu-san.
Oh, now that I think about it, that guy sounds a lot like Kiryu. Oh well.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I get the feeling they might have figured you out.
Maybe they did.
Thanks, Date.
Sheesh. If your boys ended up in that brawl, it could have painted a target on the entire Yomei Alliance. And to avoid getting sucked into war, easiest thing would be to cut off the Hirose family and be done with it.
Yeah.
That said, it was reckless of you to jump in there. Don't come crying to me if you get busted.
Do you think I'm blaming you? I'm very grateful. If not for your initiative, I never would have spoken to those two again. Back in Hiroshima, I made a mess of things, and I left without fixing them. I didn't deserve to know what happened next. But I was always curious.
And I'm glad we did what we did.
Thanks for the drinks. I'll see you again.
In about 5 minutes when you call me.
Till then, good night, Kiryu.
Oh, wait, I found another one. Don't leave. We got at least 4 more of these things to go through. I think. Maybe. Takashiro and Matsunaga. Man, Kiryu's gonna be at 100 bonds soon if this keeps up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I was thinking within 10 steps he's gonna be calling again. No, one more thing today. One more thing! I'm gonna clean out this reminiscence down here. It's just like hanging out. And maybe we could get some new weapons before I do the story. Because I have some ultimate weapons I could design. I ran across them fighting keepers. Oh, speak of the devil. Right in front of the Pinky Rabbit.
Hello?
Dante here, Kiryu. If you have time, come to Harbor Light, will you?
Sure, understood.
I can't drink too much more tonight. Come on, Kiryu, you only got 4 chapters left. And 2 of them are that guy, Ichiban's. Ah, that reminds me, I have to do something about the Kiryu clan. Society would be better off with the Yakuza. Oh, those guys. I wonder what they're doing.
This brings back memories.
Running out of reminiscences. That's a good thing. Speaking of which, there's that white one over there. You could always do that one on another occasion. Oh, weaponry. I think I can make at least 2 of these, if not more. Chef? Oh, I don't have the chef weapon yet. Where is chef? Maybe I could go pick that up real quick. I got a list of all of the job super weapons. Chef is Gigo Ijinsho. I'm not sure where that is. I would have loved to get the chef ultimate weapon. But I know Night Queen. High chance to instantly KO and buffs critical rate. You could get the Night Queen whip. It's just north of Kasuga's apartment. There's a keeper there that has it. So she has that now. Nambas, I can't until I get maximum drink link. Surfer, no. Desperado, no. I know I had at least one other one. Oh, Housekeeper. Which you could probably do with, what's her name? Chitose. Chocobo on Twitch, what? Yeah, I've been dual streaming to Twitch for, like, the past couple months, at least. Boost damage to enemy weaknesses. Yeah, we'll buy that. You got shark fins. You can get shark fins from fishing. You could also get them from the dungeons for the information. Samurai? No. Gangster? No. All of these up here, I'll require drink links. And this one. Power Dancer, Action Star, Host. Could have sworn I had the chef one. I'll need rainbow crystals either way. Yeah, we'll just take the Night Queen thing then. Good to see you regardless. Yes, welcome Medical Potion to the Twitch side. Sunhee. Butterfly Whip. Also, where did your gear go? I think it's because I just recently changed her back. More agility, and more item drops. I don't have the golden couple ring that increases combo attacks. Agility. And I had the Yakuza training gear on her, so she would be getting HP, or EXP in the background. Probably should take that off, too. Where is... Does she have a job thing? I don't think she has a job thing for barmaid. Oh, here it is. And more power. Because I don't know what else to do with her. Can't get any better with Namba. Earrings are willpower. Yeah. Can't get anything better than that. Alright. I think we're ready for the story mission. Where do you get rainbow crystals, by the way? EX dungeon drops them 2 at a time. The 3rd floor of the dungeon drops them 1 at a time. You could also buy them for the Gomi Jewel info that you get from that dungeon. They also drop in the Hawaiian dungeon, too. They're just common crafting ingredients, really. Speaking of crafting...
You ever notice, Kiryu-san, how much swag these kids' manga magazines have nowadays?
Swag?
Little bonuses, man. Microscopes, mini planetariums. Some even come with a claw machine.
Really? You can get all that in a
Let's
magazine?
see,
That's right.
Are these real magazine covers?
And they're typically well designed.
Huh. That's new. When I was a kid, all we got were playing cards. And might it take it you still read manga?
Nah. One of my regulars brought his kid in.
Oh, they got trading cards back there.
Little guy crafting.
They got Sonomas.
Before I knew it, I was sitting there
Eagle
helping him
20s.
out while the dad was munching away.
What a nice family atmosphere. Things are going well.
By the way, you could go into first-person mode by clicking in the joystick. I forgot all about that feature. You could walk around at eye level. Hi, how you doing?
Convenience store employees have so much crap to do. Seems like hard work.
Besides
It
manning
is.
the register, they've got to process utility bills, issue show tickets.
The more services the store offers, the more skills the workers need.
Hey,
If
Psycho,
I were
where you
in your
at?
position, I bet I'd be really grateful for self-checkout.
Yeah, that probably lightens the workload.
If you
a
could
bit.
read Japanese,
Yeah,
you'd have a
kinda
Red
asked
Bull
my employee for
advertisement.
help when I tried to use the self-checkout.
Oh, me too. Those things are tricky.
I suppose the customer needs new skills as well.
I'd say this is an interesting addition to the game where you could just walk around at eye level. You can even run. Oh, we're going to the warehouse. It's time to explode it again. Oh, wait. Damn it. I wanted to change out jobs so I could do chef.
You're all right. I can't wait to get my hands on this crew.
I was hoping to skip.
Dumbass. Bet he has no idea one of these babes is the queen of Komijul herself.
Ignorance will do you in like that.
Kiryu-san, I don't see Sawashiro anywhere.
If anything, he's deep inside the warehouse.
Here's the plan. We push forward until we see him in person. Anyone who gets in our way gets taken out.
Hey, what's with you people? You think you can waltz right in?
Yes.
Don't just fucking ignore me. You want to get dumped in the bay?
No, you're going to do
You're
that.
gonna bring it. Then bring it. Yapping with you is a waste of my time.
That's it. You're dead.
Okay, who's closest to the water?
Bring it on.
It's my turn.
So, I'm going to explode as many of these people near the water as I can. Which is none.
I
Okay, thanks for the crit. Ooh, heat action. Goodbye, Skull. Goodbye, life.
Let's do it.
More people to throw in the water.
Follow my lead.
Okay, I can do this. Here we go. Yeet. That's one. I should have let Kiryu take another turn. Really. If you get near the water, I can put you out.
I won't hold back.
We doing this?
Here goes nothing.
Darn it, he's not close enough.
I'm over here.
You're close enough for this.
Combo time.
You really need to stay away from that forklift.
Doing better than I thought.
You should relish
Now let me see if I could... never mind, there's more cutscene.
Tell me something. Aren't you people here to turn your lives around?
Except for the people I killed.
Or let me guess. You think you'll get a clean slate in Hawaii? And all you've got to
Always wanted somebody to put a big old explosion.gif 3D text over an explosion.
If that's how you see it, you'll never return to society, no matter how hard you try. But if you're serious about making a change, start by thinking for yourself.
A man follows, a slave obeys.
I don't give lectures like him. Only thing my enemies get is a lesson in pain. That's how it works in Komi Jewel.
Then she stomps on him. Oh! Okay.
That's gotta hurt.
Guess even Sunhee cuts loose when she's mad.
So now we got a dungeon to go through? I understood that reference, Bird.
I see the men out front gave you no trouble.
Yeah, they won't be getting up anytime soon. I take it they could use the rest.
Don't worry about them. Bargain barrel thugs aren't exactly at a premium these days. What with the dissolution leaving so many ripe for the picking.
Isn't your job to fix that? Or is this second disillusion of yours just a way to exploit them? After everything you've done, this was your chance to light their path.
Huh. I won't deny that. You know, one of them said something rather profound. Going clean was like prison all over again. You know, people like us have no freedom. Of course, he must have had eyes on him everywhere. You never know what an ex-Yakuza will do, right? And I'm not even at the saddest part. We have nearly 100 people working here at all times, but they only need a single supervisor, if that. What makes that possible is the structure of our warehouse. Take a look at this observation tower. It's designed so you can't see in from outside. Because of that, you never know when you're being watched. Meaning, you can never slack off.
Like prison.
They call it a panopticon. Any idea why these were invented?
To keep prisoners in line.
And twisted, isn't it? These people wanted to escape the dog-eat-dog world of a criminal. Yet what do? Crawl right into another form of prison.
Commentary.
Why gather them under one roof, and then ship them over to Hawaii?
To rehabilitate them, of course.
Is that the only thing Ebina said? If he hasn't let you in on anything else by now, don't get surprised when he casts you aside.
You may want to mind your words. These four are some of the Seiryu clan's strongest.
Level 35.
And they don't take kindly to insults. especially when it comes to Ebina-san. They also won't hesitate to kill, whether they've been given clearance or not.
Pretty bold for Yakuza in this day and age. Then again, I've seen plenty like that in my time. They have all come and gone. Now, you want to know what real strength is?
Who would not want a Hawaiian workation? Working on, like... Who knows what they're working on? I don't remember them mentioning it. Oh boy, free weapons. Now, here he goes with that cane again.
Trick cane, huh? Don't see that every day.
Also, how did you get over here?
Let's stay on our toes.
Now I'm here.
Follow my lead.
We could use that. Or we could use this.
It's over.
Strongest Yakuza, they say. Oh, yeah, I have the vibration ability. Let's do it properly this time. He went out with a smile on his face. Unfortunately, I wanted to use the chef abilities on Sawashiro. I guess we're just going to use fire. Oh yeah, no proximity on this. Well, that guy's dead. Well, we could use this one at least.
Something wrong?
Here we go again.
Give me wings.
If you thought Essence of Pigeon Migration was nuts... You just hit Sawashiro with birds.
You fucked with the wrong guy.
Oh, you pissed off?
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
So, what can we do to Sawashiro? I'm plain man. Oh, you're just an ordinary man, huh? Okay. Oh, I have to. I have to.
Try to walk this. This what you like?
Yes, I'm into that shit. What else we got here? Bowling.
Time to put you down. Take this.
I'll fight you like a 50-year-old.
Now
Sawashiro, I'm man.
let's see. Have fun with this.
Refresh my memory, which Stephen King novel involves killer birds? It wasn't Stephen King. It was, I'm trying to remember his name now. He rapped Steven Spielberg in Epic Rap Battles. That guy. Alfred Hitchcock, yeah.
Out of my way.
I can't see what's cutting me.
This is getting old.
That's all you got? Really? Flip!
Well, Guess you're not all show.
Guys were beating him up too much. I think he skipped a phase.
Let's wrap this up.
Well, he's back to basics. Wonder what's next.
He gave up
Got
his
a bad
cane.
feeling about this. Stay on your guard.
And he's weak to fire.
In for the kill. This what you like?
Yeah, I like that. Please, some more.
No begging for mercy now.
I'm on a roll.
I wonder if he's going to do another one of those cutscene fights. I'm giving him a chance here.
Now we're talking. Go to hell.
Let's do it.
Nope. That's all you got? Really?
Let's raise hell. You want to fight?
Follow my lead.
I thought you put your cane away.
No.
This guy doesn't even fight fair.
My turn.
You're dead.
Sorry to drag my feet.
You know what? Let's disrespect him. Pocket racing!
The pocket circuit fighter lives on. Give him hell. 3, 2, 1, go!
Whoa, where did they get one that big?
Let's do it.
What's it gonna be?
I think he has a different elemental weakness for each type. Nope, he's still fire. Pocket racer, go!
Let's go! Rocket Dragon!
I'm helping.
You really think you'd win?
And on that day, Joe Sawashiro lost a rib, and he learned a new kind of pleasure.
Strong.
Well, we got the essence for the final samurai.
We did it. We really did it. We beat Sawashiro. Way to go, Kiryu-san.
For the second time.
You need to get me out of here. I can't speak freely around them. Hey, let go! What do you think you're doing?
You're going in the ocean.
Hey, better if they don't know where I am. Quick, throw me in the water.
I'm happy to oblige.
Not much of a choice here. Meet up at Ichi's place after.
Essence of throwing.
Wait, Kiryu-san, seriously?
He asked me to do it.
What'd you do that for?
We're done here. Next up is Ebina.
Yeet.
Oh, gosh, just full of surprises, isn't he?
Ah, tell me about it. But I'll admit, hearing Sawashiro scream as he plummeted into the sea, priceless.
Sure didn't see that coming.
Now it all adds up. So Sawashiro wanted to get tossed to the ocean.
Yeah, he has some weird kinks.
Yeah. We made plans to meet up at Kasuga's place.
Does this mean we're trusting him after all?
Depends on how our conversation goes. Now, I imagine he'll want to keep a low profile.
Essence
Maybe we'll
of
get to
fake
see him
water
in
grave.
disguise.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Well, since Kiryu needs to name everything after an essence, yeah, that's exactly what he'll call it. Well, I'm surprised that this chapter ain't over yet. I thought that story was going to end it. So that means we got some more things to do. How about this over here? I honestly thought it was going to switch over to Ichiban by now. Hey, we could get started on some of the drink links too while we're at it.
Hey, Hamako-san.
Did you say Hanako?
Well, if it isn't Sayako. How's business? Raking in the cash, hon?
My club's doing okay. What about your place?
Now, if you're doing okay, then we must be more or less the same. Not much to do during slow hours, you know. Anyway, I see you brought an unfamiliar face with you.
I've only recently arrived in town. My name is Taichi Suzuki.
Come on now. What's with the fake name?
Instantly figures it out.
What fake name?
Don't play dumb with me. That awkward introduction of yours made it so obvious.
You're bad at this.
That awkward?
Maybe it's better if we just cut the bullshit with her.
Oh, I see how it is. Everyone's already in the know about your alias.
This fellow named Dante keeps on telling everybody.
Taichi Suzuki-san, was it?
I guess there's no fooling you, Hamako-san.
Don't take it too hard, sweetheart. Stay in business long enough in this town and you'll end up just like me.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing.
This is Hamako-san. She's been in Ijincho longer than I have. She's like the underboss of this town. Or perhaps more aptly, a ghost haunting it. So what's the story? You girls dump Ichiban for a new man? Suzuki-san here helped me and Kasuga out of a bind. He's even more notorious than I am in the underground. Careful not to show disrespect, lest you embarrass yourself.
Then you end up in the water.
Enough of that. Keep up that talk and I'd be the one disrespecting Hamako-san.
Oh, looks like we have a real gentleman here. You treat all the ladies this way? And how do you know Ichiban?
How should I put this? The two of us used to work for the same company. Although we never met back then.
Ichiban really respects Suzuki-san. Oh, right, the two of them were in Hawaii until recently, too.
Huh. You guys must be real close if you went on vacation together. All right then, Suzuki-san. Why don't you stay a while? Have some tea with me.
Just you and me?
What? I'm not gonna eat you up or anything.
Even though I am a cougar.
You're too busy to have one cup of tea with an old hag like me.
Sure,
All
why
right.
not?
Let's have that cup of tea.
Now we're talking. Head on upstairs. I'll get everything ready.
This is the very place Ichiban stayed in.
Is this your shop?
Sure is. On the outside, we're an eating house. Normally, you'd be serviced by some girls. But if
You're
you're
being
looking for
serviced by one girl tonight.
come back another time. Of course, I'll have to charge you for that.
No, I'm fine.
We're what society would call a shady business. Remember that politician, Ryo Aoki? A few years back, he came to Ijincho.
Never heard of him.
He made this bold claim that Bleach Japan, the MPO, would build shelters. Said that girls who work in places like this, and their families, could live there free of charge and get job training.
And it was a trap.
Sounded like a brilliant idea. Now that's real philanthropy, I thought. He even told me I could be the dorm mother. So I was near ready to sell this place off.
Why is this place still standing?
Because that shelter was a bald-faced lie. Ryo Aoki's true objective was to gain popularity and gather votes by wiping out the gray zones and everyone in it. I made my girls go to a shelter, but it ended up being a mousetrap. Lion's lair, actually. Now they were all arrested and deported. The ones working here now are all new. The kind of girls who come work for me don't even have family back home. That's why they stay here in Ijincho. I was duped all because I was careless. Now I have no idea how any of those poor souls are doing.
That still makes me mad, by the way.
Sorry to hear it. But it sounds like you had no way of knowing that happened.
But the thing is, I should have known. Ichiban and them saw right through Ryo Aoki. They even had their suspicions about the shelter. Now, they tried to warn me, but I still went and got myself fooled. I even yelled at Ichiban, telling him not to doubt Aoki's good intentions.
You're not the one at fault, Hamako-san. It's Ryo Aoki.
I know that, sure, but... Never got to apologize to Ichiban for yelling at him. Now it's been years since, so I completely botched the timing. And knowing him, he might not even remember that one minor detail. So I wondered, maybe I don't need to apologize. And I never stopped wondering since.
Is that why you decided to confide in me? So I could be your messenger?
Come on, I'm not that shameless. Nah, I just wanted someone to hear me out, I guess. But there's no way I could tell Namba or Sayako. Nah, I don't need them seeing me weak and vulnerable.
What I needed was a
You thought I'd
protagonist.
be a good confidant?
Well, Ichiban respects you, doesn't he? And you were with him until recently. Anyway, did you say anything about me while you two were off in Hawaii?
He might have said it doesn't matter.
I think he might have told me he's over it now, or something.
One call away, even
I
if it's a
didn't mean to put you
majorly
on the spot.
awkward call.
Yeah, I take it he never mentioned me, did he?
Maybe she doesn't have a cell
And
phone.
again, why would he? I didn't even know Ichiban was overseas.
I highly doubt he holds it against you. He's not the kind of guy who'd bear a grudge.
Sorry for taking up your time on my petty little issues. I feel bad.
Don't worry about it. We all have those nagging doubts in our heads. You're not alone on that. Even if you want to forget, you can't. Because you never got the closure you needed.
Closure. When you get to be my age, you're always gonna have unfinished business.
Right, I feel the same way. But recently, some things came up in my life that got me thinking. Tying up all those loose ends made me realize that. You ought to live and let live. Find joy in the bonds we forge. But it takes work to maintain those relationships. If you feel like you've wronged someone, then you need to make things right. Especially with Kasuga. He's far too used to being overlooked. If you consider him a friend, I hope you can show him that you won't disregard his feelings.
Of course I won't. After all, that man once called me one of his allies.
Good.
Think I get why you've got Sayako and Sun Hee waiting on you hand and foot.
They're doing what?
Excuse me?
Did you really have to put it that way?
Well, at any rate, I do feel better after talking to you, Suzuki-san. Now I'm actually looking forward to the next time I see Ichiban.
That's so. Glad to hear. Also, the tea was delicious. I should get going now.
Now don't tell Psycho or anyone about this. You hear? After all, I'm supposed to be some hardened old ghost. So I can't have them think I've gone soft.
You're a soft
Don't worry.
ghost.
I can keep a secret. Thanks for the tea. And take care.
Ghost is as soft as you could get, really. I never heard of a hard ghost.
Taichi Suzuki, was it? Whoever he was, he must be a great man.
He's no one special. He's okay. I never even heard about him doing anything crazy. Like fighting on top of a tower while it's exploding, or anything like that. Hamako on the island. Well, then she definitely should go to the island, yes. I agree. So where's this Gigo Ijin show at, so I could get that thing? I would have thought it was in Chinatown somewhere. Pingwu. I think Gigo... Oh! Gigo Chinatown. Okay. Is there a Ijin show version? I think those are arcades. Sasaki Arcade. Conquest, which I am now the king of cans in. You also get a few special items for completing Conquest. Nothing all that great. It's mostly just resurrection stuff. Maybe it means Gigo Ijin by the only Gigo that's in Ijin. So it's somewhere in Chinatown here. And I could buy some rainbow crystals real quick. With all the tech I have stored up. By the way, we could just get these out of the way while we're here. Cotton anklet.
You ever go to the arcade, Sunny?
Yeah, not much, but I did go to one the other day, actually. There was this claw machine prize I've been after.
Yeah? Did you get it?
I wasn't even close, and now I'm short 5,000 yen.
$50.
No, that's persistence. You do know an employee can rearrange the...
Actually, they offered, but I refused. I'd already given up at that point.
I would have accepted if I were you. But anyway, I can give you some tips next time. I'm not too shabby when it comes to claw machine.
That's encouraging. Maybe I can finally get that little rabbit,
Hmm?
Oh,
Rabbit?
no, it was nothing. That claw machine is going down.
That's the spirit.
Is there a rabbit over here?
All right.
Wants to learn claw machine techniques. If you're really good at it, you can make some money on the side. The monkeys. Oh. Pocket circuit. Pocket circuit. Pocket circuit. You gotta try and do this. How can we do this? So remember, these are kind of annoying to get. Oh, I wanted it to tip in. It's that gap in the middle. It's such a pain. Unless you could tip it forward somehow, and it could fall in that way. Yes, no. I think I'm a little bit too far back. Pocket circuit. I gotta get the Golem Tiger. Get in there, damn it! Just fall in! Maybe if I lift the front up somehow. I don't feel like that'll do it. Like, how can we do this? I need it to go forward or through the hole. Like long ways, get it through the hole. That didn't work. I use it to claw faster. Maybe I should try getting it in the middle? Too far forward. Oh, something was happening there. The Dragon Engine was doing something to that box. Try aiming in between the first two bars. Maybe? Let's try it. Get in there. That did not work. try. Okay, although that's a bust. That is what I call a rehearsal. Yeah. Yeah, it increases the odds of getting it the next time. Very advanced technique. Get in! Get in! I was so close! Keep try pushing down with one side of the claw. It's too long to fit through the hole like that. There's like a bit of it holding itself up. Like, I don't think you can just push down on it. I don't think the claw has enough power for that. But we almost had something. Come on. Come on, do it! Well, I'm gonna have to tell my landlord about that. I knew I heard something going on behind me. This one corner of my room has a leaking problem, and whenever we have ice storms like the one we just had, sometimes it might leak. So I just heard it dripping behind me. I knew I kept that bucket there for a reason. Oh wait, there was a Zhao in there too.
Oh, hey, they got Virtua Fighter.
You're into fighting games, Zhao?
Sure. I played the crap out of Virtua Fighter back in the day.
Yeah? Must have been a big shot at your local arcade, huh?
Not at all, honestly. I spent all my time playing it on the Dreamcast. And I got used to that controller. But arcade sticks are a whole different beast. So I always lost. I was kicking myself for not buying the arcade stick along with the game. Ever since then, you won't catch me dead without my tools and weapons. I'm so ready.
Seems life has a funny way of teaching us lessons. Things are going well.
Yeah, that Virtua Fighter on the Dreamcast is better than the arcade. So, let me check on that chef thing again. It is south of Gigo Ijinsho. So, this way? Those guys? They don't look like they would have a chef weapon. Or maybe they would. Well, the normal way is clearly a scam. Maybe we could summon another dude.
Follow my lead.
We got Kasuki and Yuya here.
Hey, thanks so much for stopping by! And now, top dogs, Kasuki and Yuya!
We're gonna show him a good time!
I'm humbled you requested. May I raise a glass to you?
I'm you. Let's start the night off, right?
Your face is enchanting.
Where are you looking?
Let's spend a whole night together.
Oh my.
Go! You! Go! Ready! Go! To field! Eyes on the prize. 3, 2, 1!
And here you go!
That guy went out with a smile on his face.
See you again soon.
The arcade stick is good, even if leverless buttons is clearly superior. Don't play for superiority. Somehow you survived that.
Ready for the knock.
How did you survive such excellent service?
No begging for mercy now.
He spent so much mana fighting Sawashiro.
It's time.
That's one durable chef. That's a skull fracture. Ooh, mine's eye. Oh, we persona now.
You're going to regret this.
There's no way that little bit of food healed you all the way. I call shenanigans.
Follow my lead.
Is there something I can smash you into? No. No. No heat actions? Let's dance. There we go. What was explosive over there?
Moving up in the world.
Yeah, we got the chef's ladle. I think that's what we needed. Could have sworn I fought that group before, but it might have been a lower level group. It didn't have the item yet. Okay, let's get the chef weapon. Rainbow crystal and squid tentacles. I wonder if we have the if I have the materials for that. If not, I'll have to probably farm the dungeon for more of those things. Unless I'm going to get really lucky while fishing to get squid tentacles. It's Udamaru. Yeah, it's 1800 for squid tentacles. I can't get the chef weapon. But I can still make him a chef.
We're bringing it back. Now's the time. Better than I pictured.
I'll go with
Hard
that.
to improve on perfection.
I'll take your clothes and your spatula too. So let's do a couple drink links. Because it's so crazy easy to get Bond in this game. You'll have like you can have your first drink links by like the first chapter you get with Kiryu. Because you can just do all of the Waka talks by going around. And you'll get like Nambus, you'll get Sun Hee, you'll get Psycho. Real easy. Drinking with Namba. I don't know if I want to do all the drink links this time around.
Hey, Namba. Mind if I join you?
Be my guest.
Once again, I don't think Zhao's is that interesting.
Oh, thing is, Kiryu-san, didn't we talk about this?
I'm sorry you have to look after me.
That's what it is. Once a nurse, you know. Besides, if it's any better, Ichiban made me promise to look after you too.
Understood. I can stay dry. Tonight, oolong tea only.
That sounds pretty good, actually. Bartender!
Yeah.
So what was it I heard about you all losing your jobs?
That's right, huh? Me, Ichiban, and Adachi-san, we all got the axe. Did you know I was homeless for a period of time? Once you hit a certain age, the job market dries up. Somehow I got this gig even with my employment gap. And then, poof, it was gone.
What kind of job was it?
Quality inspector in a warehouse for medical equipment.
Medicine drew you back in after all.
I don't know. Hard to consider that medicine. There were a couple of other stints, but it was all-day labor or temp work. The inspection job came with a 2-year contract, and my coworkers were decent folks. They actually treated me with a bit of respect for being an old guy.
Just noticing, the lips ain't exactly sinking here too much.
You're someone people can rely on. I'm sure they recognize that. A former nurse with the life you've had? That contributes to your character.
Homeless.
Knock it off, Kiryu-san. I want a drinking buddy, not some daily affirmation.
Well, I can sympathize with how hard it is to find a job at our age. Losing it on top of everything else is a real shame.
The thing is, if you don't mind me saying, it wasn't just the young guys. There was this girl there.
Look at you. You're about to blush.
Nothing. I mean, can't blame a man for that, right? She was a little bit careless. She'd make tiny errors here and there. Whenever I'd catch one for her, she'd say, "Namba-san, what would I do without you?"
I just noticed that dripping stopped in my room, too. That's a little weird. It's like it knew I was talking about
I
it.
wasn't after anything, okay?
I understand. You don't seem like that type.
Shit. Listen to me. The point is, it might have been a simple job, but it was enough for me. I did good work and I had good colleagues. That's all a guy really needs, isn't it? Especially a homeless guy. For a fresh start, he couldn't ask for better. And then, they just pulled me aside and said my contract's up. Don't come back tomorrow.
Did they give you a reason?
Couldn't be asked to. If they don't extend your deal, that's the long and short of it.
That's hardly fair.
Yep. So, I went back home, and Ichiban was suddenly all over the internet.
Thanks,
Guess I made no
VTuber.
secret of the fact that I was friends with the hero of Yokohama. Higher-ups must have thought, gotta sweep me under the rug before this shitstorm hits.
Kasuga got targeted and you took a stray one.
Of course, I don't hold it against him or anything. Ichiban, Adachi-san, we were all set up. As far as I'm concerned, the three of us will always be in this together.
You're a remarkable fellow. Not everyone can be so forgiving. Kasuga chooses his friends well.
All this talk should tell you I'm nothing special. Just an old fool.
From one old fool to another, I think you're better than you realize. All this talk about you trying to get things back on track. I'm sorry you're saddled with me.
Come on. You know it's not like that. Ichiban only asked me to see you home from Hawaii. It's my decision to stick around and have your back. So no more worrying that you're a burden. I'm the one who's embarrassed here.
If you say so. I'm grateful.
So, how about we finish off with a toast to knocking back tea?
I'll sip to that.
That sounds like an alcoholic tea brand. Knocking back tea. The tea that'll put you on your ass. Now we could get some tag teams. We could do another one. We could do... Well, Sanhee is always simping after Kiryu.
Hey, Sanhee.
Kiryu-san. Came here for a drink, did you?
Yeah, where did everybody else
They say
go?
booze is the best medicine.
Psycho is right next to you.
I don't need to hear your excuses. What you drink is none of my business, after all. I won't comment.
Good, because I'm tired of
Appreciate
tea.
Mind if I sit here?
Not at all. Still, I can hardly believe it. The Kazuma Kiryu comes wandering in and sits next to me for a drink. How surreal.
Figured it would be like that.
Not that big a deal. I'm just a middle-aged man with graying hair. But you're not just the head of the Komi Jewel. You took command of the Yokohama Liumang as well. And all your subordinates have entrusted you with their lives. It must be a heavy burden to bear.
Huh. You flatter me.
That was a burden I've abandoned.
Oh yeah, right. That. About 20 years ago, you retired right after becoming the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan. Had you not, I wonder if the Tojo clan would have turned out any differently.
Who can say? But the Tojo clan would have disbanded regardless. The times have changed. And I doubt I'd be able to do a single thing about it. Not by myself. If anything, were I still at the top, the Tojo clan might have disbanded much sooner. I didn't have it in me to lead.
Do you really think so? 'Cause the way I see it, you just dislike being part of the herd.
You don't mince words, do you?
Oh, I meant no disrespect.
It's fine. I wasn't offended. It was actually
Maybe a
quite
little.
refreshing. Only the head of an organization could speak so bluntly.
So long as the underworld abides by its own laws, being the head doesn't mean much. And if someone gets any bright ideas, then all I have to do is stare them down. That's basically everything in the job description. Easy, right?
You're so dignified. I'm not worthy of your presence.
I'm not worthy.
Mocking me? You better watch out. I've got some muscle too. Care to see?
Another time, perhaps. Haven't had enough to drink yet.
Oh my.
You good on time?
Oh, there's no way I'm calling it quits when you're still drinking, Kiryu-san. I'll hang on for as long as I can.
Do you always go this hard? Your subordinates must have a tough time keeping up.
Power harassment is a prominent concern in the underground these days. I never force a subordinate to drink. I won't deny that there's merit in ruling by fear, but you won't last for long with that alone.
You hear that, Joe?
That all makes sense. It's becoming more and more apparent that you're a natural-born leader. That reminds me, does Komijul still monitor the whole town? All the information you've extracted is the source of Komijul's power, am I right?
Right, but it's not like I keep track of every little detail. One of my rules is that my confidant only brings me crucial information.
And by confidant, you mean Jungi-han?
Of course. He's a very capable man, and one of unwavering loyalty at that. I'd say he's the perfect right-hand man, if only he weren't so snarky.
The way you hang around with
There
them so
are
much
others
sounds
I
like a
consider
boyfriend.
confidants. Some are even from my father's generation.
Your father's generation, huh? Must be close to my age, then.
You're right. The elders of the organization are like my great and wise uncles. Every now and then, I'll get an earful from them.
So even you have something you're afraid of.
They were part of the Jingun Mafia before Komijul. Back in their prime, they had a healthy rivalry with the Tojo clan. Probably a little before you made a name for yourself. I've heard a lot about your heroics, so having someone like you sit right next to me is sort of unnerving.
Powerful aura.
What was that?
Oh, it's nothing. Forget I said anything.
The
Also,
former
wasn't your hair
Jingun
pink
Mafia.
last time?
I hope they don't disapprove of you siding with me.
Well, I'm not sure myself how they feel about all this, but even if they do disapprove, I can take care of it. I wouldn't worry about those old gents. After all, what I say goes.
I guess I really can count on you for anything. I'll let you handle it then.
Perfect. That's all I ask for. Feel free to rely on me anytime. Nothing would bring me greater joy.
All right. Thanks, Sunhee. Glad to have you on my side.
Ijincho has been a little too quiet lately. I was honestly hoping for some excitement. Now, with you in town, things are bound to get interesting.
Oh, we did
Hold
throw
on.
Joe
Are you
Sawashiro
expecting
in the
something
water.
dangerous to happen?
Not necessarily. A toast, Kiryu-san? Let me welcome you to my town once more.
Of course.
Welcome to Ijincho, Kazuma Kiryu. Cheers.
Cheers.
So I'm going to have to look through the drink links and see which ones I'm actually interested in covering. Because unlike the last game, I don't think I want to go through like
Looks like
8
someone's
characters
enjoying
worth of
herself.
drink links. There's more characters in the
Was
last
that the
game.
impression you got?
It was indeed.
Well, just between you and me, I was a nervous wreck. He's the dragon of Dojima, a living, breathing legend, leagues above me in the underworld. I can't afford to look stupid in front of Kiryu-san, especially as a representative of Ijincho. Did I say anything weird to him?
Not as far as I know.
All right. I won't dwell on it if you say so.
And I do say so.
I know him better than anyone.
Imagine me drinking with the Kazuma Kiryu. Just the two of us. Guess I'm not doing too bad.
Yeah, she's simping. Dual impacts. Yeah, maybe another time we'll also do Zhao and Psycho, so we could get their tag teams. But I'm going to be a little bit more choosy, because there's so much in this game, and the story moves faster than the stream would let it. Speaking of story, we'll leave that other life link for next time. Fuck the son he had to survive. I just did! How many more drinks could she have in one night?
Sawashiro, you should see yourself right now.
I'd appreciate you sticking to the point. I'm not made of time, you know.
You're made of broken bones.
But first, we need to know where you stand. Who is Ebina to you?
The visionary responsible for the Second Great Dissolution. And a man after Masumi Arakawa's own heart.
We thought the same at first. But in light of his recent behavior, I'm sure you've noticed something's up by now.
Yeah. The Second Dissolution's just a smokescreen. A shiny ad to pull in fresh recruits. But I found that out too late. After sending Ichi to Hawaii.
Gee, isn't the timing convenient?
It does sound that way. But if it was a lie, I'd expect something a bit more convincing.
He has a point. Look at that. Your slimy reputation precedes you. And it's in your favor.
Let's talk about Kasuga in Hawaii. He's there to lure out Akane-san, isn't he? And it was Ebina who proposed that. Likely to curry favor with Bryce. Sound right?
Right on the money.
If that's the case, why are you still working with him? You had to have known. The hell Akane-san's going through, dodging death at every turn. Isn't she the woman your boss loved?
Yeah, but don't forget, Ichi's over there. As long as he's in Hawaii, Akane-san's in good hands.
Yeah, well...
Placing your bets on Kasuga-kun, are we? Sounds like you trust him.
Something like that. But with him on the job, I can focus on the real work I gotta do.
Betrayal as usual.
Real work? And that would be...
Putting Ebina's fake plan into action. I'm gonna see the Second Great Dissolution through.
Huh?
But if I have any hope of doing that, I need to know Ebina's true motive.
Motive for what?
The waste management business he's running with Polycana. It has something to do with nuclear reactors. Specifically, the waste these reactors pump out.
What?
Nuclear waste? As in from power plants?
Yeah. On one end, there's spent fuel rods, which can still be repurposed and weaponized. Without strict protocols in place, they could easily fall into the wrong hands.
So illegal nuclear dumping.
There's dirt, water, concrete, equipment, and what have you that end up getting contaminated.
Like Kiryu.
These are considered low-level radioactive waste, and while they're not as deadly, there's a lot of it. And with Japan dragging its heels in the decommissioning process, we're left with mountains of waste that'll remain toxic for centuries. The best they can do is silo it off in temporary storage facilities and hope a solution arises in the future.
So that's the kind of a problem with people that are arguing about nuclear power. What do you do with that stuff?
I hear about that on the news every now and again. No matter where they try to build these facilities, the locals always fight against it.
That's precisely what Polycana honed in on. For over 20 years, they've been stashing nuclear waste from around the globe on their private island. You know it as.
Nelly Island, right? According to Polycana, that's paradise. A reward for only the chosen.
So the cultists are irradiating themselves?
Real fitting, isn't it?
Using sacred ground to hide away toxic waste. Bryce has a real sense of humor.
Also, the fee they charge for processing the waste isn't cheap. And I'm sure Ebina gets a nice cut. But beyond that, I still don't know where all our ex-Yakuza factor in. My guess is they're needed for loading and transport.
So that's it then. Ebina's yet another money-hungry maniac.
And maybe a mutant army.
Now, I know I shouldn't say this, but hear me out for a second. If Polycana's willing to bear the brunt of Japan's nuclear waste problem,
It gets less radioactive every year. Yeah, but
for the country?
how many years?
From what I understand, each country's responsible for its own nuclear waste. How does Ebina plan on going around the law?
Well, he won't have to if they loosen regulations. Politicians, bureaucrats, and investors are all waiting to jumpstart the nuclear industry in Japan. And to keep the money flowing, they'd build even more reactors if they could. And naturally, they'd also welcome any waste disposal method that seems convenient. So if one day you hear the TV saying how the government wants to ship its waste offshore, that means they've already started trying to sway public opinion. And eventually, a change in legislation will follow.
Wow, that's insane, right? There's a chance Ebina and Polycana could legally be in the clear. If only it weren't the Yakuza and a cult, I might have just took it and shrugged. Sorry if this sounds biased, but there has to be an ulterior motive somewhere.
There absolutely is.
In other words, you're sticking with Ebina to figure out that motive.
Yes.
You say that, but did you really need to blow Kiryu-san's cover? You know, on the Tatara channel?
I merely read the
We're
script.
having all these conversations, and you just see Ichiban's picture in the background.
All right.
It's like he's there
true
spiritually.
that for Ebina, the second dissolution might just be a means to an end. However, if Masumi Arakawa were alive, this is something he would have wanted. And if whatever Ebina's planning would subvert that, I'll bring him down from the very foundation.
I see.
Yeah, you're great at that.
When that time comes, I would hope to have the Dragon of Dojima's support. That's why I went through all this to speak with you.
How could the great dissolution we forged with the Tojo clan and the Omi alliance crumble like this? People put their lives on the line to open up a path for the future. But all it took was 4 years to fail.
Kiryu-san.
Guess your plans weren't so airtight. As a country, Japan's not exactly kind to those who make mistakes. Far from it, actually. So yeah, these ex-Yakuza had nowhere to turn but Ebina. Getting back on their feet wasn't an option.
No, something's not right. It shouldn't have been like this. This wasn't the plan they told me about. The plan we all believed in.
Sorry, who are they?
The leaders of the Great Dissolution. Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan, along with Goro Majima and Taiga Saejima.
Speaking of which, where did those guys go? Tis bad luck to kill a seabird. I guess we're gonna find out, huh? I think that's chapter 12. I think chapter 11 is another Ichiban.
You've made a wise decision, gentlemen. Be it poison of the soul or the soil, trust that Palakana's fires will purify
You can't purify radioactive stuff.
Let it cleanse your sins and your refuse. You are all now members of my family. In due time, the leaders of your country will unveil a new energy initiative. Finally, your great nuclear reactors will come to life again, enriching us all. Truly, those fortunate enough to be gathered here will be made prosperous, will be made fat with wealth.
We are in your debt, my generous sage. On behalf of all citizens of Japan, thank you for cleansing our nation. I've spoken to the minister. We're clear to begin reopening the power plants.
My humblest gratitude.
If I may be so bold, you are a
Dwight is just looking there like, I had you on mute the whole time. Can you say that again?
in so many words, a savior.
Let us not forget our silent partner, Ebina-san. We owe this day to you as well.
Sorry,
You
I was on mute
deserve
too.
Far more glory than we can offer.
Indeed. You've done a great deal for us, Ebina-san.
You honor me, Chairman. Once my organization is restructured, I look forward to sharing the public eye with you. Till then, I graciously accept your guidance, now and in the future.
Apologies, gentlemen. I fear our time is up. I'm overdue for a ritual with my flock. Farewell.
A ritual casting fireball today.
Good news, Overseer. What is it?
We secured the girl. She's coming in on the next boat.
And am I supposed to be impressed by this? Had you settled this earlier, I wouldn't have relied on Ebina's help. If ever there comes a day when he uses this against us, it'll be your last, Dwight.
There won't, I swear.
I hope you die in a really goofy fashion. Out in the ocean somewhere. It's called foreshadowing. Oh boy, teaching kids how to kill people. Aren't you a great religion? So much for
You have
fire.
all been chosen. Father Bryce has granted you the right of fire.
Arms.
Now, forsake yourself to the flames and save these lowly sinners. Keep going! Their impurities have not been fully purged. They are to be unspoiled, nothing less.
Child soldiers.
You have made me very proud, my children of Palikana. Even if the world were to collapse into darkness, I'm confident your flames would light the way.
Each time we play one of these Yakuza JRPGs, it gets closer and closer to just killing and dethroning God.
You're still awake? You're no good to her exhausted, you know.
Lonnie!
I'm so sorry, Akane-san. It's all my fault.
Fucking hell. What a sorry sight. Hey. Ah!
Dude!
I don't particularly give a shit if you run out the clock bawling like a child, but remember one thing. Kazuma Kiryu's still out there, and you've let that man down too many times already.
You're a failure.
He saw something in you. Somehow. Now get up.
You're right. It's time to go.
Start moving then. You've wasted enough time.
Yeah.
And don't do any side quests along the way. What's that? I couldn't hear you. We lost him in the span of like 5 minutes.
Shit.
And Hanawa and San and Wong are dead. Yeah, this could be worse. Would you say we're at rock bottom?
No.
Also, where are we getting all these side quests from? Oh wait, I don't need to talk to the doctor, but I will anyway. Just, you know, the friendly personal doctor in the Yakuza area thing. He was a drifter. It's true he killed someone. Smack dab in a mafia stronghold. Got some guts. Where did the Syndicate come from? Oh, he was playing a lot of Pal World.
Yeah.
No, not really. So they're not real Yakuza. They're just pretending to be.
Oh. Thank you.
It's always the same story with these underground civilizations, these criminal organizations. That's what I meant to say, but you never know. It's kind of their own culture going on here.
Uh-huh.
So you could just run around and do whatever you want. In the meantime.
Hey, Adachi-san. Is Chi-chan around?
She was here a while ago.
I think she's doing one of those stream things that she usually does.
Seriously?
Why would she do that now?
This whole time, Age has been using her to play us like suckers. Maybe she figured, now that the truth's out, we'd take revenge.
But Chi-chan tried to warn us, didn't she? When Polycana was on their way, she came clean. She has to know she's still one of us.
Well, think of it this way. If Chi-chan had given AG up just a few minutes earlier, Lonnie might still be here. Hanawa-san and Wong might still be alive.
I mean, Tomi, you're one to talk here.
But Tomi's got a point there.
You too, Adachi-san. She must have had a good reason. Chi-chan wouldn't cut and run. I'm sure she's still around here somewhere.
Yeah, she'd totally answer her phone. She'd definitely do something like that.
Chi-chan? Damn it, there's no answer.
Chitose, her name was? I just got a report in. She took off on her own a while ago.
Chi-chan?
Matter of fact, she swiped one of our pistols on the way out.
Huh?
That takes skill. My men know how to keep them under lock and key.
Yamai, when did Chi-chan leave? Do you know?
We clocked the piece missing just now. Girl must have left half an hour ago at least.
Wait, what would she want a gun for? Would she be going after Lonnie on her own?
No way in hell.
I'm sure she could take care of it. She's like level
Well,
40.
My gut's saying. She's going after them. AG and Polycana. She must know where they are.
We can't let her. Chi-chan will get herself killed.
Let's move, now.
Hey, wait! Hold on a minute. Chi-chan may know where she's going, but we don't.
No, just run around and figure it out. Is it daytime yet? Oh, thank goodness. I think I see the sun rising.
Uh-huh.
The tattoo lady. That's the last place I want to go. Oh no. We need sad party music. Asakura. It looks like it's not technically daytime yet. I think the next stream of this is going to be another side quest stream. Just to clear that up. To tie up the rest of the loose ends going on around here, because it's chapter 11. We don't have many chapters left. What is going on over here? What is that marker? This'll run around in a spiral pattern. You'll find Chisose eventually. Just follow the Fibonacci spiral. Just like David Carradine. And unlike David Carradine, don't go to Taiwan. There's several things that you shouldn't do that David Carradine did.
What are you looking at?
It's the truth! I saw a UFO!
What?
Huh? A UFO?
Close Encounters of the Bird Kind?
Understood.
Oh.
It couldn't have been anything else? A seagull, maybe? Or some kind of drone with a lighting rig?
You think a drone could carry a full-grown chicken off?
Yeah.
Don't patronize me! I saw it! A bona fide cattle mutilation!
Cattle what? Please, stick to the facts and not what you've seen in movies.
That usually just happens in Alabama.
What's up over here? It's Karen. You in trouble with the law or something, girl?
I didn't do anything. Last night, a UFO came by my window and beamed up my chicken.
I want to see the manager.
For a moment, I thought the police might actually help me.
Wait, a UFO? No kidding? But cattle mutilation happens to livestock. Isn't what you're describing more like a abduction? If you
Oh,
wanna
he's
pull
talking about
sci-fi,
UFOs. I'm getting out of here.
Do your research.
So I got the terms confused. It's not a hoax. It really happened. Doesn't anyone believe me? Officer, please. My little chicken Becky is out there somewhere. A UFO took her, and you have to get her back.
Nort's and Mr. Alien got into some weird hobbies after Beastie
I
Ball.
suggest you file a report at the station, all right? But the UFO is, how do I put this? Out of my jurisdiction.
You want the Air Force.
Happening. None of you believe a word I'm saying? Fine then. I'll take care of this myself.
Is she okay, you think? Taking off like that? There's no way it's true, right? This UFO thing?
Maybe she saw something in her sleep?
What is wrong with your
Chicken could
face?
just flew the coop too.
Yeah, it has to be that. She's Lolo. Just crying wolf.
Well, doesn't bother with us. Heroes don't fight aliens. Makes me wonder where Nancy ran off to. Like, where did Nancy go? Haven't seen a quest ever since then. You know what? I'm just gonna run along the beach and just see if we can get at least one side quest, one new side quest. Maybe something will happen. Some story. Bye bye, Becky. Anything over here? Nancy's doing some off-screen training so she can one-shot the final boss. Hey, I know where I could get coconuts from this guy. Is he higher level now?
I'll beat you up real. The battle is on. Let's get it done.
He is. He's 25 now.
Take this.
Looks like I'm up.
Get perfect block, loser. Ow.
Nice knowing you.
Ow, you just hit me with a P-bat.
Who knew I had it in me?
Oh, one thing we could do for next time is get my Sujimon ready. Also, she has squid tentacles that I could farm. Trash for. There you go. Silvers. I'm looking for silver Sujimon. I think it's silvers that I gotta fight. Hey, you, Sujimon battle. Let's go. Haven't done this in a while.
You guys ready for this?
Hope I'm not rusty.
All right, boys, charge!
Oh wait, I remember my strategy. Rely on Kwami Gold to do everything. Except this guy has a lot of fire, so we'll do this instead.
You got this. Better not run. Nicely done.
Also, these guys are level 20. No, I think that's right. I think silver is where we're supposed to be. I know how to solve this.
I choose you. I'm gonna break it. Yeah.
Goodbye.
You're finished.
I gotta find a better grass type too.
Time to shake things up. Time to die. Better not run. Well fought, everybody.
Goodbye.
Whoa! I'm so glad we won.
Hey, I'm rank 30. I thought it was farther away than that. Spicy battle. So I should get a phone call. Yes. Ace! Ace wants to battle. Next time on Infinite Wealth. Yep, there it is there. Adachi. Maybe we should get the rest of Tomizawa. I think Tomizawa only has like a couple left. There's one. I wanted to show off sooner or later, like what happens when you do Bond Bingo all the way. But Nambas was supposed to be it, but he's blocking with his own Drake links, so I can't do that. But there's something going on with Tomi up here. Just make friends everywhere.
Must feel awesome for your art to take up space on a huge wall like this.
Oh, are you any good at art, Tomi?
I enjoy it, but I'm no Picasso.
Wait.
I dabble here and there for fun.
Hey, that's a really neat hobby. In that case, I'm looking forward to the day you paint a mural of my face.
What? That old ugly mug?
Yeah! If you're gonna do it, you
What
gotta
is it,
do
Smurfs?
it big, am I right? Oh, but make sure to add a dash of extra handsomeness, okay?
You kidding me?
Oh,
Extra
don't want to go that way.
Shameless SOB. Wait. One of these days, I'll make a gaudy Ichiban portrait, and it'll become the hip meetup spot.
Sounds like a plan, you big hipster.
You can't make me feel bad.
Damn, we're so close now.
There's two more. Childhood memory, Anaconda shopping. And it's not daytime. We can't complete this. Damn it. Is that just a CD? What did I get? Where's the music app again? There it is. Oh, I got some PSO2NG in here. A lot of NG. I think it was this one. SMT5. I remember when that came out. Here it is. This is what we just picked up. So we can't complete that. So... I don't want to do the UFO thing. That sounds too cool to leave for this stream. I want that to be like the showstopper for the next stream. You can check out Sawai. Yeah. I want to do at least something over here. The Song of War, aka the only concert NGS has compared to the 10+ bass that PSO2 had. Yeah, NG did not do too well, did it? PSO2 has kicked its butt. Virtua Fighter re-release comes with 200 OSTs. More OSTs than you could shake a P-shaped baseball at. P-shaped baseball, you heard me. I'm here to give you more money. Another $200. I'm tired of scamming you. You're too easy. Then she flees the country. You should see if everything's alright. Where'd they go? Not too far away.
Drive safely.
I need to find one of those Segway stations and recustomize this. I picked up some stuff. Where is one? Oh, north of here. We'll take a detour. We'll cut them off at the pass. There we go.
What you looking at?
Those guys, I think, turn into a weapon you could find out here. Or the Hawaii jobs. Charge and customize. Yeah, purple. And golden wheels.
Let's get going.
Yeah, we got some swag now. Other way. These guys won't mess with us, hopefully. Oh, what's going on here? We three could take it, right? They released Phantasy Star Online in the West 8 years too late. I kind of agree with that, yes. There was way too much going on by the time it hit the States. Of course there has to be a gang behind it. What's she in debt for? These guys need their bones broken. Surely he will save the day. I love Hawaii, and I'll defeat you with the power of my love. Yes, I'm going to donate to each and every one of you. I'll give you so much money you pass out. That sounds rather easy. Everyone that's brave and not Ichiban always get knocked out in one punch. I wonder what kind of message they're trying to send here. Just stand back and let someone else take care of your problems, alright?
Huh?
One of these days, I wish these guys could at least tank a few hits before going down. Yeah! Well, there you go. There goes a rib. And it's the vertebrae. Now go over there and scam him. And Ichiban just stood there and watched that whole thing go down on his Segway, listening to his PSO2NG music. Because they were clearly right there on that street corner, right in front of us. I went down in one punch.
Hold on!
I have the biggest fro in the biz. Don't mess with me. And I'm going to take you all out. Well, I do have my hero essences now. I made sure I got that last time.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I thought... okay, there it is. Just get into a nice line here. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Whoa, what the hell is this guy doing? His bat is glowing. He's tearing up the pavement. Problem solved.
Yeah, I think we were too much for.
The hell is wrong with this guy? He's way too strong.
So you're the ones behind the donation scams? Just let her go already. Hasn't she made enough money for you assholes? If I catch you guys duping people again, I'm gonna beat this lesson into your heads until it sticks. Got it?
Got it. We won't ever run another scam again, ever.
You okay,
Turning
Kiana?
people's lives around one baseball bat attack at a time.
Yeah. Thank you for saving me.
If you're gonna thank someone, thank him. He's the one who put his neck on the line trying to save you.
He also might need a hospital.
Right.
Oh, that guy needs a hospital. I'm
Thank you
leaving.
so much, Mr. Sawai. I never imagined you'd get roughed up for my sake.
Oh, I'm just glad you're safe, Kiana.
And I'm so sorry for lying to you this whole time. The donation thing was a ruse.
Huh?
When I was younger, my parents up and disappeared one day, leaving me with all their debt. I was at a complete loss until those people showed up. They told me there was a way to help people and make money at the same time, so I jumped at the opportunity. But I was an idiot. The whole job was a scam, and I was just fooling tourists into donating. By then, it was too late to back out. I spent day after day asking for fake donations, and my earnings were only enough to pay back the interest. At first, it pricked my conscience, yeah, but eventually, I became numb to the guilt. It felt like nothing could spark joy in my life anymore.
Ichiban's like, I hear the music, but I don't know what kind of problem I'm supposed to be solving right now.
Many people, including you. But of all those people, one of them showed someone as awful as me kindness. Every time that person came to visit me, he only had nice things to say. He even gave me an umbrella one rainy day, leaving him running around, soaking wet. I'm talking about you, Mr. Sawai.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't even know I did those things.
I'm a horrible person, and I honestly don't deserve your sympathy. But it's been such a long time since anyone's treated me that way. You made me really happy. And yet, at the same time, it killed me.
It did?
I couldn't bear the fact that I was cheating such a kind soul, but I kept at it anyway, even though you knew I'd been lying this whole time. You were always smiling at me. And every single one of your smiles gutted me like a knife. I wanted to smile back at you, but I couldn't bring myself to. The guilt was too much. It felt like it was crushing me. I just didn't want to hurt you or hurt myself anymore, so I ran. But in the end, you wound up in danger all because of me. I am so sorry.
Please don't cry, Kiana. It pains me to see your tears. Besides, you haven't hurt me at all. Truth be told, I'm actually grateful for what you've done.
Huh? What do you mean? I've done such awful things, both to you and other people.
Maybe you were only kind to me so that you could scam me, but you showed me kindness nonetheless.
And my hotel. I would have been out on the street.
Back in Japan wasn't the greatest. I was mocked and ridiculed. Nobody had anything nice to say. Every single day, I couldn't help but think that there was no reason for someone as useless as me to live. I just couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away to Hawaii. But then, you and Kasuga-san came into my life. You helped me when I was having trouble finding my hotel. There are kind people out in this world. Sure, it didn't seem like much, but neither of you probably even realized that you saved me then.
So why?
Scamming people is wrong, of course, but even then, I was happy you were so nice to me. So thank you, Kiana. Please don't be too hard on yourself. I only hope to see that lovely smile of yours again.
Mr. Sawai.
Yay, woo! We did it!
Thank you for everything, Kasuga-san.
Truly, thank you so much.
Don't mention it. So, what are you two gonna do now?
I've been thinking, and maybe it's best I atone for my crimes. I want to be able to face Mr. Sawai, guilt-free, with my head held high.
I get that.
And once I'm in the clear, I'll work hard to pay off all my debt, so I can live a better life.
You mean the two of us will, right?
Right.
How did her parents get that much debt, though?
Already? Give me a break.
I'm sorry about that, but I am serious about Kiana. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. I want to work with her, help her pay off the debt. As long as we're together, it doesn't matter how simple our lives will be. I just want to stay at her side. Sure, we might be moving really fast, but I mean every word. Is that so strange?
You want to get married in the back of a stretch limo that spins?
I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life.
I know a guy.
Heck, I'll be rooting for you two. Can't believe you looked like death when we first met. You're so full of life right now, man. Like you finally found a reason to live. And Kiana's not the only one with a beautiful smile. Yours is pretty great too. First in smiles, Ichiban Confections. Ever heard of that little slogan?
No, this is Hawaii.
Nope, can't say that I have. Well, anyway, you've been a big help, Kasuga-san.
Also, Ichi, that never happened. That was a hallucination. That girl never existed.
I really can't thank you enough. Do take care.
Thanks, you too. Good luck, man.
Oh dear, this is quite the conundrum.
Is something the matter, ma'am?
Let's scam the old lady.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Oh, why thank you. I've been looking for this hotel, actually. I believe it's called Beachside.
Do you mean Seaside Hotel by chance? That place is very special to us. We could take you there ourselves.
And then get a private room?
Right, that's the place. Thank you very much. What a sweet couple you are.
Real nice folk, those two. Sure, they came from different corners of the world, but they both wanted the same thing. Guess a little kindness goes a long way. I hope you guys keep on keeping on.
Well, that sub-story had a nice message. I'm gonna find out what... Jump scared by the music. So I'm gonna find out the next time we get a daytime so we can finally do the rest of these side quests. And we're just gonna make a whole stream on that. Until then, Ichiban is just gonna run into tables. Like usual. Let me through. Let me through. I gotta look for Lonnie. Lonnie's not here. Wait. Chairs? Nope. Also, I've been playing Final Fantasy Rebirth. It does not do physics the way this game does physics, and that kind of disappoints me. I want Cloud to run into things and make them explode. So, thanks everybody for showing up. Next Infinite Wealth will be on Thursday, and it will be a side quest day, more or less. I'm gonna try and make it a side quest day. Man, this is a long song. Yeah, I'll save it here, and then I'll delete the rest of these saves later. We'll probably have to do this little bit of story here before we do anything else, but we'll do get there. Also, Wednesday, more UFO 50. We'll do more UFO 50. Good night, everybody.